Alun kisah sebuah riwayat, kisah barodat di Aceh Raya. Lam karu Aceh timungan barat non barat, di sebuah tempat nuno caritra. Sidro anu di mosi ada, lam jut saat duangan poma, ditanyong ba ama ayah jinopat hai jinopat, dilon rindu tat kena erupa.
In December 2000, some lawyers, social activists, and lecturers established Pusaka Indonesia as a non-government organization which focused on children issues. Pusaka Indonesia tried to concentrate their efforts in the field of children in need special protection, not only in North Sumatra province but also in Indonesia. Our mission is how to guarantee and fulfill the basic rights of those children. And we use Convention on the Right of the Child as the code of conduct in giving services. In the last 4 years, we have conducted several programs, like program in giving legal aid to the children in conflict with law, combating the trafficking of women and children, eliminating the worst form of child labor, and last but not least, the program to save the children as an impact of tsunami and earthquake in Aceh and Nias Island.
Tak belum sabar.
Pusaka and Child Center Aceh. Pusaka Indonesia, in context of Child Center in Aceh, is collaborating with UNICEF. The project contract agreement was formally signed on January 3, 2005. The initial intention of this work is to provide quick emergency response to the children victims of tsunami of December 2004 that took place in Nangru Aceh Darussalam and Nias, North Sumatra.
Bahagia tanah doa kami ba Allah, obe musibah bele terus dekat, Aceh beraman bele rodara.
The first mandate of the collaboration is carrying out documentation work over those separated and unaccompanied children, including food distribution and other logistic matters in Regency of Aceh Besar, Subdistrict of Darul Imarah, village of Gue Gajah, and some other neighboring sub-districts.
jantung ayanda ya dodosa.
For the last 4 months, Pusaka Indonesia has been conducting various activities, which is normally called IDTVR. IDTVR means identification, documentation, tracing, verification, and reunification. Other activities conducted by Pusaka Indonesia is logistic distribution in the forms of food supply distribution and medicals and some other basic needs of children, especially the victims of earthquake and tsunami. One of the many activities conducted by Pusaka Indonesia is to minimize the level of depression among children of tsunami victims. This activity is specifically designed to bring all traumatized children into social interaction. This is also means as a constructive efforts to provide quick emergency response towards child of tsunami victims that these days need very special attention, sun protection, and proper fitness.
Globally, the working mandate is called IDTVR: identification, documentation, family tracing, verification, and reunification. IDTVR as a process can be seen like the following. Identification, carrying out identification on several aspects of children victims of tsunami of December 2004, in which process some necessaries are well recorded, including the situations of physical and mental recovery.
Jantung ayanda kasih sayang si biji mata sayang jantung ayanda kasih sayang si biji mata.
Documentation, carrying out efforts or documentation on the number of children systematically and computer-based system. Documentation is carried in 2 ways. First, to go down directly to where the children stay. Second, taking and receiving registration in child center. The output of documentation from the field is called children looking for parents, which is classified into separated and unaccompanied children. The output of the data directly taken in child center is called parents looking for children. Of the 2 categories of data, Pusaka Indonesia tries to use pictures of children, which are processed through scanning system, then print out in color, which then finally be displayed on a display board. Family tracing. Family tracing is carried out when there is a claim over a child's picture displayed. Family tracing can be a means of efforts to further match the date for any possibility of reunification. Once there is a similarity, a reunification might be happened. Verification. Verification is more or less a process of data cross-checking taken from someone's claim to be compared with computer database. When there is a lot of similarity out of the given data, the further verification is carried out and process is recorded on spatial form designed for it. At the same time, the picture of the claimants is taken by digital camera and 2 other pictures of different people are also taken. The said pictures will then be processed and print out. The picture will soon be shown to the child being claimed together with 2 other pictures. In the event that the child recognizes of the shown pictures, it is most probably that reunification will take place. Reunification.
Hai anu jantung ayana.
When all the data taken from a claimant is matching with the data stored in computer, as well as the pictures have been identified by the child as a correct picture, the reunification is arranged. The child and the claimant are put at several looking distance. Soon the child is required to look closely and physically the claimant. Naturally, when both of child and the claimant can recognize each other, they will make direct response, grab and hug each other. When all process runs as it is, then reunification is taking place and there is no doubt anymore that are well related.
Jantung lemah dah nak lo. Mandung lemah jantung. Kajian.
After all, family reunification is carried out formally by signing all necessary documents and filled out forms, specially designed for it and still listening and accommodating the best interest of the child.
Nana Yayan. Nana.
Siapa ini? Ini siapa? You want to say father? Yeah.
Lunlah kedua Pak Tuhan sidro Keberi besar
Home visit activity. This activity is carried out on weekly basis. Normally, a team from Child Center is accompanied by a psychologist come to make a visit to where the children stay. For every visiting time, the team usually bring along some daily necessities adjusted to the age and level of education. At the same time, identification of necessities for the kids is also carried out as basis for next time visit. The psychologist accompanying this team also carries out monitoring over mental situation of the child and come up with recommendation in things to do in minimizing the degree of stress and depression of the children. Psychosocial activities. psychosocial activities are carried out every day from 3 p.m. to 5 p.m. This effort is aimed to put the traumatized children into social interaction and bring them into a happy hour playing, gaming, coloring in the hope that the children can come to a normal life situation. Temporary data in Child Center Aceh. In Lamno, the data shows total number of children is 138. Out of the said number, there are 9 children belong to the category of unaccompanied and the rest are separated. Psychosocial activities in Lamno is nearly the same as in Matai, and the number of participants can be seen as follows. Participants of psychosocial on morning sessions are 60 to 70 children. Participants of psychosocial on afternoon session are 10 to 20 children. Participants of psychosocial on evening sessions are 7 children, especially religious teaching. Matai. Psychosocial activities in Matai is just the same as the one carried in Lamno. It is carried out on daily basis from 3 p.m. till 5 p.m. The total number of psychosocial activities in Matai is about 126 children, and the average presence is about 40 to 50 children every day. Child Center Matai has been referring some about 60 children to formal schools surrounding the area, including distributing school uniform and other learning facilities. Temporary data in Child Center Matai is about 399 children. Out of this number, 35 kids are categorized as unaccompanied, the rest are separated. The number of children having been reunified is about 18 children. Temporary data shows that missing children in Matai is about 3,695 children. All data and process which is being carried out today will finally be submitted to Social Department and will be processed in a global database system. That's what we do in Pusaka, Indonesia.
Despite all the efforts that we have done, Pusaka Indonesia during the emergency period in Aceh, particularly in several other areas in cooperation with UNICEF, now we are thinking about the future long term of what we can help to the children, particularly in Aceh and the victim of the tsunami. First, we are thinking about their psychological mentality that we need to recover. As we know that the impact of the tsunami is very huge, that their mentality, the children's mentality cannot be recovered in a very short time. That's why we're thinking about developing more in 6 months further effort in recover their mentality to what we call psychological, psychosocial activities. Second, what we are trying to do is also about education. Pusaka Indonesia is now thinking about what about their education? Who are going to be responsible for their educations? We're thinking about gathering all efforts to help the children with scholarship in primary school, junior high school, senior high school, even if possible to university. These are the future long-term education what we are thinking. And the third, as also one main important thing, is that we are trying also to provide economic recovery for the parents or for people who at present times protect the children at their home. As we know that their income are not really well, particularly after this disaster. Therefore, we need to create some activities that can increase their income in other ways that the children can be protected economically. And the last is also our effort is trying to protect the civil rights of the children. There are several cases that we found in the field where the parents already died because of the tsunami, but the children are still survive. And who are going to accompany them? Who are going to accompany in terms of the salaries of the parents who died can be given to the children, and also about the land tenancy. Who are going to provide that? And Pusaka Indonesia is trying to provide more this future long-term activities.